OLED Dock supports 4K?
And the rumors are strange on the internet. Who you gonna call? SuperSwitchGo!
Welcome to another news roundup. We've got more crazy things to talk about this week. We've got some awesome fan creations. 4K gameplay rumors are back again, and I don't know, I might be a little actually convinced by this one. We've also got another Switch copycat coming to the market. What? Make it stop, there's too many, and so much more. Let's get into it. So, I don't know about you guys, but I've been really into the show Lego Masters lately. Anybody else? It's good. If you haven't watched it already, you should watch it. But because of that, I've been looking into some really awesome Nintendo Lego creations, and I just had to share these two with you. All right, first up are these super cool SNES Lego Transformers. Wow, that was like a tongue twister, basically. From creator Julius von Brunk. This builder is really cool because this is not just the first Nintendo-based Transformer he's made before either. He's also made ones out of the N64, a Game Boy Advance, and he even made a giant NES controller that actually worked, which is like, what? How? Something that's really, really awesome about this build too is that it's not just one Transformer, but 4 Transformers. It's a 1 in 4 in a console kind of deal, which is wild. The SNES transforms itself into Super Famitron, plus 2 game controllers that transform into super robots. Next up is another really awesome Lego fan creation, which is an N64, like a complete N64, and it looks so cool. And this was created by a Reddit user called Arceus1414. This build even got like a similar gray color to the actual console, which is really cool. They even made a controller and a game cartridge, and we all know how weirdly shaped the N64 controller is. I feel like I can't even figure out the proper way to hold an N64 controller, let alone build one. Next up, it's time to save you guys some money. Woo! Because you know, if there's one thing I love almost as much as I love Nintendo, it's saving money. And there is a giant game sale going on with some really awesome brand name games and some games that may not be as familiar but are still really incredible games that I want to highlight. First up, Ace Attorney is having its 20th anniversary sale, and I freaking love these games. I cannot recommend them enough. They're so fun to play, especially with a partner. My husband and I play them, and we do like the voices and stuff, and it's our little tradition, and I love it. And I really hope that you guys give these games a chance too, because they're so great. So not just one of these games are on sale, like a ton of them are on sale. So here's all that you can get with the sale. The Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy is on sale for $19.99 from originally $29.99. This is a really great place to start. This is like what I started with when I started playing them. Again, cannot recommend highly enough. It's really, really fun. They also have Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies on sale for $8.99. They also have Spirit of Justice, ooh, spooky, on sale for $11.99. They also have a lot of sales on games for the 3DS because this is technically a 3DS game, but the game that I just mentioned is on sale for the Switch, which is the way I've been playing it personally. Next up on sale is Mortal Kombat. Yes, Mortal Kombat 11 is currently on sale for $12.49 and is originally $50. That is a giant sale. Next up is Moonlighter, which is a game you might not have heard that much about, but it's still a really great RPG. But it's really fun, and it's on sale for $6.24 from originally $25. So $6.24, $25. Why not take a chance on a lesser known game when it's so cheap? Speaking of games that are really, really cheap right now, but more kind of like on the indie side, there is this incredible game called Limbo, which I've played before and is so fun, and it's on sale right now for $1.99. That's $2. That's the price of an ice cream from the ice cream truck. I bet it's gonna look so good on the OLED. And again, this game is incredible. It's won like a bunch of awards. It's really fun. The only downside is that it's short, but it's a really good time and definitely worth $2. And last on our list is called Cozy Grove. As you know me, I'm a cozy girl. I like to play cozy games. This game is on sale for $11.99, aka $12 from $14.99, which $12, $15, not that crazy, but it's a really fun, cozy game if you want to just snuggle up under your blankets and play. It's like a life sim about camping on this ever-changing, like, haunted island. So, you know, very good for Halloween and just all those fall vibes, you know? This game is just basically spooky Animal Crossing. Need I say more? All right, you guys, we need to talk about the fact that we have another copycat allegedly coming to the market. Call me Gossip Girl, because I've got the latest hot goss in the gaming market. XOXO. All seriousness though, Apple is coming up with its own copy of the Switch. And it's like, I am sick and tired of people coming up with copies of the Switch. Just make your own console. Here's what we know about it so far. We know Apple is sticking to the hybrid gaming device side of the Nintendo Switch. They also have rumors that they're trying to patent their own type of Joy-Con that just basically looks exactly like a Joy-Con and plays exactly like a Joy-Con. Like, it doesn't really do anything different. Here's the rumors, but I feel like this is what Apple is just saying and wants other people to be saying it about them, but like nobody is, so they're just putting their own leaks out there. The games are said to be rivaling those of Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. I'm pretty sure nobody is saying that, Apple. I'm pretty sure nobody is saying that about your console. No offense, but it's your first ever gaming console, which you're putting out also just as a copycat of someone else. You're not even doing your own original design. And I feel like anybody's first try of something is not gonna rival Breath of the Wild, the masterpiece that it is. It can be a copy, sure, but is it going to be as good as Breath of the Wild? If you're wondering, is this device gonna have 4K? No. They've already said this device is marketed just towards normal consumers, not serious gamers. The one unique thing about this is that there are rumors that they're going to tie in their mixed reality headset with it, which is kind of cool because Nintendo doesn't really have like an actual sophisticated VR service that you can hook up with your Switch. They also have said that they're going to be able to tie Apple Arcade to the system, which again, I feel like those games I'd probably just usually play on my phone versus like on a Switch type console, but who knows? All right, guys, we got another sale. Woo, woo, woo. That's right, getting ready for Black Friday maybe, who knows? There's currently a sale to help you save over 30% on SD cards for your Switch OLED, which is great because if you're like me and still have not bought an SD card for your Switch OLED, it's coming. The time is a-coming. So this SanDisk 256 gigabytes micro SD card is on sale for $34.99, which is down from the original price of $42.49. So on Amazon, there is a SanDisk 512 gigabyte micro SD card on sale. That is a giant price difference. Now, I will say that I feel like the prices kind of change very quickly when it comes to micro SD cards. So if you are buying a really big size, just know in about like a year from now, this thing that you're spending like $86 on might be worth like $40 because like the next big micro SD card is like $86, but it has like 5 times the amount of storage that you had. So I feel like that's how it's been lately in the micro SD card game. We're back at it again with those 4K rumors. I'm telling you, people will not stop talking about 4K, and I'm really worried the more we talk about it, the more annoyed Nintendo is gonna be with us, and like the longer it's gonna be before we get 4K. But I do feel like this one is possibly plausible. I already shared this thread on my Twitter account, SuperSwitchGo, but if you haven't seen it there, I'm gonna kind of walk you through the basics, but there's more detail on the Twitter thread, which I retweeted. All right, so somebody named Column Drim on Twitter recently opened up their Nintendo Switch OLED Dock and found evidence that it may support 4K gameplay, meaning that you wouldn't have to get a new device to support 4K gameplay. This could be possibly something like the Bluetooth update where it was already inside. All Nintendo basically had to do was flip the switch. So this does show, even if you know Nintendo doesn't end up giving us an upgrade that allows us to have 4K gameplay, it shows that they're at least thinking about it and making actual steps with their technology that can achieve it and actually get there. I feel like if Nintendo does an update where everyone with an OLED can have 4K gameplay and everyone without it cannot, I wonder almost if people will riot. I feel like people are going to be running to the store to get their OLEDs, so maybe Nintendo's just waiting until there's no longer a shortage. As we all know, shipping stuff is so bad right now. Like, I've been seeing a lot of pictures of just the California coast with ships backed up from basically San Francisco all the way to LA. And that is not something you want if you're gonna do like a shadow drop release of something crazy like 4K gameplay on a console that stores are already sold out of. Interesting, this could be the reason too that Nintendo is selling the white dock separately. I feel like they have not really done that before. That's not super characteristic of Nintendo, and that could be why, is they don't want people freaking out when they do have that 4K upgrade. I'm just along for the ride. I am enjoying every bit of this. A lot of people are getting really caught up in this 4K gameplay stuff, and I don't know if it's gonna happen, but this one has me a bit of a believer. If you want more details on all the techie aspects of this discovery, it's really interesting, and I retweeted the entire thing on my Twitter page, so be sure to check it out. Alrighty, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, Switches!